What's up, everybody? How are we doing today? The Friday Night Booze coming up and going. So today we're going to be talking about Bigfoot in commemoration of doing the Ogre Kingdoms this month, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you all. So tonight, heard Bigfoot before, do not worry because I'll break it down. Bigfoot is a legendary creature that people claim to have seen in forests across North America, especially the United States and Canada. It's often described as a massive ape-like being covered in thick fur, walking on two legs like a human. And it stands anywhere from 6 to 10 feet tall and leaves behind big giant footprints. Hence the name Bigfoot. The idea of Bigfoot is not new. Stories about mysterious hairy creatures living in the wilderness have been around for centuries, especially in indigenous folklore. But Bigfoot really took off in the 1950s when people started finding huge footprints in the woods. Then, in 1967, a famous video called the Patterson-Gimlin film showed what looked like a tall, furry clear. As you see how I made the Tyrant special.
Everybody, so what you see is what you'll need for the Tyrant special. We're going to need some Jameson, ginger ale, maraschino cherries in the juice, shot glass, half a lime, along with a big bag of ice for our little cup. Let's dive in. So now that I've put the ice inside my cup, I'm going to grab my shot glass. Very important because you cannot have an alcoholic beverage without the alcohol. Now for me, I'm going to pour, I try to pour shots and put some meaning behind it. That one's for the core. That one's because I'm a dad. And the last one's because I got to one-up you as the viewer. Cheers. So now that we're done with the Jameson, I'm going to add a squeeze of lime. Now, I like the way the lime feels. It adds a little bit of citrusy yummies to it. You know, it's good. I add a cherry for that shot. So I'm going to throw 3 cherries up in here and make that, just delicioso. And we got that 1, 2, perfecto. Can't go wrong with that. Then I'll go ahead and I'll pour a little bit of that juice in the shot glass. I don't want a whole lot because you don't want the sugar to overpower the drink, but about that much is good. Pour it in there, and then you're going to top it off with that Schweppes ginger ale. I like Schweppes. You can also use Canadian Dry, but Schweppes is what I had, so there we go. And right there, we got the yumminess all poured. And right there, we got the yumminess all poured. Ready to go. Look at how delicious that. Ready to go. Look at how delicious that is. So I just wanted to share my little drink with you guys. Please make sure that when you age and you do so responsibly, do not break any laws in the consumption of your beverage of choice. Now, cheers to everybody watching, and as you can see, as I bring that yumminess to my lips, chest hair immediately forms at my chest. Peace.
So there we go. That's how you make the Tyrant special. If you missed it, you can find it on YouTube and rewatch it from the beginning. Let's carry forth. So,
and his name is John C.
So one of the biggest things we got going here is the Patterson-Gimlin footage. Now, before we make fun of anything, it's good to see where all of this kind of metastasized from and how it became this big deal of Bigfoot. So let's give it a good watch. As you can see there, a person, apparently people say the way the muscle movement is and how the arms work and the butt works. People say that this was not how a costume could be made back in 65. So, and then it becoming a big thing. Now, Patterson and Gimlin would actually lose a friendship over this, fighting over the rights and whatnot. And then I believe on one of their deathbeds, they made amends, and there was a very touching story, very great. But a lot of people think that this is solid proof of Bigfoot. I don't know, could be. Don't mind all my watch history, but let's go into the good stuff we have. Some news, top 5 to make fun.
Top 5 scary things caught on camera. Bigfoot.
Tree. Oil workers at a construction site in Alberta, Canada noticed a large...
There it is, Canada. We talked about that in the beginning.
In some nearby woods.
Cheers, everybody.
Workers grabbed his phone and began filming the large shape.
Oh, see it there, huh? Oh.
Now, in the original copy of this video, very little can be made out.
Yeah, I can say that. I just see fog.
Talking about something in the misty woods, quote, growing a tree. But YouTuber Dinker Thunker then enhanced the video, revealing a much better image of what the workers saw.
You know, I don't know about that, but I do think that if you put a strong enough dude in a suit, I don't believe so. I think that that's a little bit, what is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, Tree Throw Scotland. Now, look at these guys. These guys are intense. Shout out to homeboy here, give a like. Internet memes. This gal is tough, but look at someone like this. All right, look, all right. I don't think I'm proving my point here. That guy is a monster. I'm not gonna lie. That is sheer genetic brilliance in this key. You know, look at all the people standing next to this absolute monster of a person. Let's see what he can get done compared to the Bigfoot here. 140 pounds and 20 feet, huh? Gosh, that guy is massive. I don't know. This guy could be Bigfoot. We're not sure yet. Don't rule it out. Get costume and you got your next Bigfoot. It's kind of cool. You got to respect it. You got to respect the hustle. Good on him. And this one was Scotland's Wild, and at least like the video. So, I don't know. I mean, I think the tree went a bit further, but we'll see. I don't know. Look at
what the workers saw in the mist.
No, I think that might have just been our guy right there that we just witnessed. That is quite a ways. Yeah, it's massive. But look at, I don't know. You can see maybe someone did a lot of steroids, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Through the air. Is this evidence of a Bigfoot caught on tape?
I think it's
a fake tree.
Obvious Bigfoot's real. I see him sometimes outside the yep.
Truly,
that's what the Bigfoot I saw looked like.
You decide.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's real. Oh, Russian Yetis.
Bigfoot type creatures.
Give me the Dyatlov pass.
The Yeti / abominable snowman variety.
There we go. The abominable snowman.
Creature from the North American Bigfoot, but similar enough that the name's Yeti.
They're like cousins, you know. This guy's a little more hardy, a little more furry. You know.
First clip: some guys are driving on a snowy road.
First of all, can we talk about how many accidents this causes? I mean, how many people in America, the second it snows just a tad, crash? Look at that road and expect modern people to drive through that without wrecking their vehicle. I wonder how many people also ended up in those trees. I bet you can find a ghost video on this area.
The region is infamous for Yeti sightings.
Oh, the Ural?
A strange encounter.
That was what Dyatlov Pass is in the Ural Mountains, right? Ooh. Well, we've all seen it, guys. Close the books. It's real. Undisputable. Disputable. I'm with it.
Driver Vadim Yomanov swears that the
I want to know how the tires didn't just spit out in that snow. I wonder what he's driving.
Pulling a prank.
He got that four-wheel drive.
Rare location for a joke, as the site was in a mountain forest in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it would have to be pretty cold to do that.
Delving even further into the legend of the Russian Yeti. In this video, 5 young Russian boys find some rather large footprints.
Oh, you can't make those man-made. Well, close the books. I think we've answered the age-old question. Now, the biggest thing is, there's some theories out there about Bigfoot. But a lot of people think he could be an alien. Chew on that one. Chew on that one. An alien Bigfoot. Every kid that's that age. Me and my stupid friends used to do that. Be idiots. Go out in the woods and look for things that didn't exist in my little suburb. Oh. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, there it is. I wonder which one of their friends they made go out there. There's a story my pops told me. You know, you can always trust kids; they'll never lie. My dad told me one time they took a picture of a UFO. It was intense. He had a buddy, and they took an old fruit bowl, and it was metal, and they took a picture of it, and that was their UFO. So obviously, anytime you see kids, obviously they're telling the truth. This is not staged. That's probably the real life abominable snowman. They put their fat, ugly friend in the costume, dude. Just awesome. They drew sticks like back in the day. You used to draw with the shortest stick and had to go do it. Was he drinking? I have no idea. Yeah. Oh, my foot. It is 480p right there, running through some woods. Oh, I think it's fair to say that is maybe not Bigfoot. I think it's the
When the boys find
with them, dude. That is a
they
something.
wish they had never decided to investigate.
We should have never came here and aggravated the Yeti Bigfoot. I'm with him, dude. I'm with him. You know? Like I said, they drew sticks and they put the fat, ugly friend in the costume and made him run around.
Or these two examples of Russian Yetis are just elaborate hoaxes.
I'm telling you, I guarantee you it's their friend. I think, the Ural Mountains is pretty historic, though, because if you look at the Ural Mountains, you're getting the Dyatlov Pass, which is that huge incident. And I want to say, what was it, the 50s or 60s in Russia, where a bunch of college students, hey, that's about time, man. Now it's time to get to the good stuff. I know you handed me the Corman special, but, I got to pass it back to you. If you missed the beginning, I threw how I made my drink in. You can catch it on YouTube. It's just a JMO, some beautiful, lovely ginger ale, and some maraschino cherries. So thanks for having me, Doc. We were actually just talking about the Dyatlov Pass and all those hikers that went missing, those Russian hikers. But anyways, they took some pictures, and it was really big in the tech then, about Bigfoot. But I think the pictures they took were interesting. But they had also pictures of like a flare or something in the sky. They ran out of their tents with no clothes, heavily radiated. People were missing their eyes and their tongue. And it was this big, intense thing. And to this day, no one really knows what happens. Yeah, it was big news. I'm telling you, I would not want to mess with the Dyatlov Pass. I like my tongue, and my eyes are my fifth best feature, so got to keep those around.
Strange sightings and bizarre noises from the woods for weeks.
So let's see what we got here.
Odd reports mentioned something that looked like a monkey or ape, even though, of course,
Nope.
animals
Facts.
found in the region.
What was that big animal they had back in the day? Was it Gigantopithecus? It's feasible there could have been something like this in the past, but
This video
I don't know.
went to investigate.
There it is. Can we talk about how the footage is either blurry or nighttime? It's never clean. There it is. Oh my goodness. Real. Close the books, Doc. We got him.
What made this report different from most Bigfoot sightings is that the creature seems to be covered in striking,
There it is. Look at, dude, you can't make that up.
as usual, only
He's about human height.
Many claim that
Must have been one of those, what do they call the baby Bigfoots? Like wood boogers or whatever?
analysts claim that
That one show?
the animal can actually be seen to blink as it moves from height
Yeah.
and move its mouth.
Oh, and its
What
mouth.
do you think? Is this an albino Bigfoot caught on camera? Or just a guy in a really nice white Sasquatch suit?
Well, he's about flashlight height, so
Eyes and
I have to say it's a person.
does not claim to be any kind of Bigfoot hunter or Sasquatch investigator. Nevertheless, he was understandably shaken up one night when his two 200-pound English Mastiffs
Those are some big
was
dogs.
his cabin in the woods
Imagine having to pick up their dumps.
outside. Curious as to
I got a big German Shepherd. He's getting old. Sometimes it's an accident. Man, like T-Rex size poops. The Jurassic Park, just right there on the porch.
standing
It does not do me any solids.
off the ground, staring right.
Figuratively and literally. There it is. It's Bigfoot. You know, I get a little disingenuous to have a recording of somebody on a hill. How are you going to tell that, that height? I don't know.
There it is.
What? I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that.
In forward-facing eyeballs that are just staring right the at heads and turning instead.
Oh no. Low key, someone did blackface to make this happen. I think they got bigger. The length people will go to. The lengths they will go to.
Hey, are you gonna do anything about this mother here?
I don't know, dude. The dog would be on it.
Huh?
I made the accident of rescuing this golden retriever. I love him to death, but he's definitely been like a bigger burden than he has been a pro. He's always killing possums, but let me tell you, when that dog sees anything out there, this Axel, the bigger shepherd, that dog does not waste time making it known. Whether it's
What are
through
you
fear
worried about?
or that dog is totally chill.
Why don't you go outside? Jesus.
Yeah, no, my dog's not smart like that. He would get eaten.
There you go.
Sometimes you're born with courage, sometimes you're born intelligent. My dog was born, neither of those. He's just a dummy. But he is really good at eating.
There it is. Look right at me.
That dog, you put a bowl of food down, he just sucks it down, inhales it. So, like I said, some dogs are different than others.
I see. It turned its head again.
I need to watch it where it gets better.
Grainy.
Mysteriously disappear from his apple and pear trees. So expecting that it could be a raccoon.
Yep, there it is. Bigfoots, dude. Mini Bigfoots.
A camera.
Honestly, raccoons are scarier than Bigfoot. Those things don't mess around. Yeah, that's my dog right there. Buddy he's just unashamedly obese and fat. He loves,
Be found.
he is not the smartest animal in the block. So, okay, real quick, this is a story about my dumb dog. So I got a big shepherd retriever we rescued. They were going to put him down, but we saved him. And one time we left the gate open. And my dog, my shepherd, I don't know, when he was younger, he was this little wiener dog. And I think he thinks he's like the wiener dog size. Because one time the gate was left open, and we were in Chicago visiting family. And the damn dog, we come in, and I was like, oh my goodness, my dog must have ran out. Garage shaking, looking around like the outside was coming in. I was like, bro, you are a dog. You're meant to keep the house safe, not be afraid of the outside. That dog has some serious emotional issues, man. I'm a therapy human to him. No, they did not do that. Come on, man. Well, there's good, there's bad videos everywhere, right? This arguably could be one of my bad videos, but I don't know if I believe it. Here, as you can see it, we'll go back so you guys can see the cringe. Look at a dog or an animal. It's just not. Or someone has a pet monkey and they're putting it up to the window. I don't know.
It's like every supernatural clip on the internet, this video has been the subject of much debate.
There it is.
Some say it looks like a mask or a puppet. Some say it can't be a mask because the eyes blink and react to the
Well, I think the eyes, yeah, but that's not no Bigfoot.
no eye reaction.
The tiny ass head.
So check out the video and decide for yourself.
A peeping Tom, the best in humanity, huh?
Or is it just a hoax?
I think someone held their dog up to the window, dude. That one of those fat Pomeranians, the big puppy heads.
Patterson Gimlin film.
Oh, there it is. We covered this one.
Patterson Gimlin, believable Bigfoot video of all time.
I don't know.
16mm footage was captured all the way back in 1967 near Bluff Creek in Northern California. Roger Patterson caught the footage while
There he
on a
is.
horse ride with his friend Robert Gimlin.
I always think Gimli from The Lord of the
He was
Rings.
forced to continue filming, which left the film somewhat of a shaky mess. However, through the years, Bigfoot researchers and
There it
analysts
is.
like N.K. Davis have used various video techniques
Oh, I just threw that one up there.
to enhance the film.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
At the time of the original 1967 filming, Sasquatch footage was screened for special effects experts at both Walt Disney and Universal Studios.
Well, if Walt Disney did it, holy hell.
The footage would be almost impossible for even a professional studio to fake.
What was that, the circus that used to go around? I want to say Dave and Buster's, but, Wrigley? Was it Wrigley? Barn? Who was the freaking circus people? They used to go around, like, there's, like, evidence of them stealing kids that were freaks and, like, throwing them in their show. It was intense. That's what that picture reminded me of. Anyways.
Years later, Patterson Bigfoot footage remains a heavily debated mystery.
Barnum and Bailey.
Able to prove the footage fake or reproduce a similar film.
That guy.
Remains the most believable
Oh my goodness.
footage in a similar film.
That's how I'm going to look in the morning after my alcohol kicks me in the butt.
It remains the most believable Bigfoot footage of all time.
Interesting. I don't believe it, but that's me. I think that, what if that was just a dude and they've just carried it on for so long? They're just like, we have to go with it. Artie, how you doing? Nice to see you. Just caught me towards the end. Yeah, you have to rewatch the video from the beginning. I go through, I'm doing this series now where I make a little home fashion drink from the beginning and we enjoy ourselves a little bit of nonsense to end the week out. But yeah, everybody says Bigfoot. Is he real? Is he not? Do you have a Bigfoot? That is the questions I have at the end of this. There was one time that I was in Bridgeport with a buddy in the Marine Corps. It was old Tink Tink. He comes on the channel. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Artie. That's awesome, man. I saw your last stream. I liked it. It was doing good. I keep up with your posts too. It was me and old Tink Tink or whatever he goes by. Kit Butt Taki is that his nickname on here. And we were in Bridgeport and we heard this weird noise. Heard this and, Bridgeport, California is this big wooded area. We're doing some mountain warfare training, getting all that stuff done. And there it was. It wasn't even a Bigfoot. It was actually a bear that had woke up a little bit early, scratching its back while we had gone to use the restroom at a hill. That's when I realized sometimes reality can be a bit more scary than legend. The Legend of Boggy Creek was a huge Bigfoot movie that came out when I was in school. The Legend of Boggy Creek is a fantastic movie, Artie. One that I think I would recommend to everybody. Bad sci-fi or movies like that would be Abominable. Abominable is, and let me see if I can find it on YouTube. Abominable is such a good, bad movie that you cannot go wrong with it. Oh, no, that's not Abominable. I think the Sci-Fi Channel put it on. Abominable? Is this? Oh, yeah, okay. So where's the movie, though? All right, so here's a promo for it. They got
The sci-fi picture original Abominable this Thursday.
Perfect. It was such a good movie. They brought in Bishop. Oh.
Like a beast.
They brought in Bishop Williams. I forgot his actual name. He was in Pumpkinhead. Those are all my favorite. And while we are doing Ogre Kingdoms this month, I'm going to be releasing long-form video content as well as doing videos because Ogre Kingdom's got the Yetis, they got all that cool, the saber tusks, they got all the cool stuff. So I'm going to be going into real-life folklore as well as the lore within the army on the tabletop. The updates for the channel, and I'm going to be doing this, and then next, when we're done with the ogres, we're going to jump into Beastmen, where we're going to cover the island of Crete, the Minotaur, and I'm going to give extensive breakdowns on all that stuff. Of cryptids, of all that stuff, of even ghosts. I don't necessarily believe they're real, but I personally enjoy them. It was a huge pastime I used to do with my mom, who is Roy, and the big thing was we used to do it, and I always remember staying up late at night watching these and chilling. It was actually one of my biggest memories when I had deployed, was sitting there and remembering all the stupid stuff we'd watch in the middle of the night. Yeah, oh yeah, Artie, that one's a good one. I recommend it. Pumpkinhead's actually a really good movie too. When I was a huge shadow and thought it was my dad at first, but too big and moving through, though it was a tree. Thought it was a tree. Next morning, I looked. No trees happened for three. Oh, wait, no trees. It happened for three, I told my parents. It did not show up anymore. My dad stayed watching when we were asleep. I bet your pops did, dude. Knowing that man, I'm sure he did. Night of the Demon is a super cheesy Bigfoot movie. I am going to write that down, Artie, because I am in for all the good Bigfoot stuff. You know, there was a lot of stuff, and I believe one of the people on the channel was actually talking to me about it in one of my comments, and they were talking about like the paytide, or one of those, like the elk with the wings. And there's a lot of like really cool folklore that like really branches into Europe. I think Europe is really awesome at having a really unique history, as well as like cryptids and all the cool stuff, and the hobbits or the halflings or whatever you want to call it. When I was in Ireland on a layover, I was a little jealous. They had the cool castles, they had all the cool folklore. People would throw their chicken wings out in the woods. It was like this really cool thing, a superstitious thing, and every minute of it. So we're going to talk about some American, we're going to go into some Mexican folklore, we're going to go into some European folklore, because I think there's some great stories just across the board. Toaster, you missed it, homie. You late. It's all good. Kurt Shadow, we got chupacabras. We have pyramids, but they were presumably removed. Oh, what is that thing going in Antarctica where people think that hill is a pyramid? But yeah, guys, I have a link to my Discord. If you're on YouTube watching, it's on my channel page. Click the Discord link. I'm going to open up any type of suggestions under the Ghosted Top 5. And we are going to talk. I want to see what you guys got for good films, what you guys got for cryptids, any of them down to just dive headfirst into this. Snow Beast 1977, made for TV movie, is awesome as well. Type that up in there. Snow Beast 1977. There we go. So yeah, guys, get on this. Also, too, before I bounce off here, because it is Friday night and I want to keep these kind of short and to the point, what I'm going to be doing on my stream, I'm going to open up a tab on my Discord. I'm going to interview or have anyone that has a channel or just wants to come on and talk about that. And I want to kind of get everybody on my channel. I want to give you guys a platform to talk about what you love about Warhammer, what you enjoy, showcase some of your models. And I want this to be like a really big community-driven thing. If you guys post your links in the description of each stream and video, I want to get everyone out there, because right now YouTube is showing so many new creators. So if you're a new creator or a small creator, let's try to get ourselves out there and have a good channels together and have fun. You know what I mean? So if any of you are interested in being interviewed, if you have a site where you do commissions, if you do YouTube, like Artie over here, awesome channel. Go check out Artie's channel. I can't recommend him enough. Great guy. You guys get in my Discord. Send me a message via email. If you don't do Discord, hit me up. I want to get you guys on the channel. All of us a nice little voice. And plus, I want to have fun and hobby with you guys and talk about, your experience with the hobby and what's kept you in. Right on, Artie. I hope the move goes really smooth for you too, It's been crazy weather around here, so hopefully the weather is good for you too when it's come time to move for you guys. And you obviously stay safe while you do so. Don't hurt your knee or your ankle or anything. Stay safe. But that's something I want to do for all of us. It's going to be once a week. I'll have somebody on the channel coming on stream, and we're going to talk about your hobby, what you like, do like a little bit of an interview while we work together on stuff, and get you guys' links and everything pinned in the description so other people can check you out. I'm a firm believer that on this platform, we should all be kind of like helping each other, giving ourselves a helping hand and getting us out there, especially if you're a newer content creator. Let's go and take YouTube by storm. You know what I mean? But everybody, that is it for Friday Night Booze. I have a YouTube recording. I'm going to tag when it starts. I showed how I made the Tabletop Tyrant special. Every Friday will be a different beverage. We're going to be doing stuff themed with Bigfoots, Yetis all this month until the Ogre Kingdoms is done. If you're a Warhammer fan, we're going to be diving into the Ogre Kingdoms. I'm going to show you how to paint them and go through all the units and knock them out. Everybody, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, a fantastic night. Monday, Bigfoot video drops on my YouTube channel, and I hope you guys are doing well. Everybody, peace out.